Hey, it's the third time tackling this topic on words. Your words. Part 3. Seriously, there's power in your words. What inspired me to make this video and come back and touch on this topic for the third time is that I've thought, even in things where I'm just talking about myself, that I've lightweight been playing or have been joking with and just kind of, I don't really want to say had myself the butt of the joke. And I'm not even more so talking to people on. I'm just saying, joking with myself and certain things, and I found that it does have an effect on you. There's been times where I've been playing and all of a sudden I didn't feel like playing because some of the things that I've spoken, there's no better way of saying it other than you're speaking it, and even though it's coming off as a joke, there must somewhat be a little bit of truth up behind it, and you may start feeling that way. And it's led me back to just showing you just how powerful words can be and the impact they can have on you, even when you think I'm just joking. So maybe want to revisit it, because I know there's been topics and things that I've discussed with family members, and I may have discussed it with the intent and purpose of just letting them know what was on my mind, and I've either prefaced it or ended the conversation off with saying, it's not really bothering me. I'm just, this is just something that's going on. I'm just talking about it. And as time goes on, moves on ahead, I'm like, man, this really did bother me. Or how many times, a better way of even relating this topic, how many times have you been describing a story or a situation or something that you went through with a friend? It could be past, present, or maybe even something that you're anticipating for the future. And you found yourself your voice getting heightened, heartbeat rising. Perhaps you even maybe palms getting sweaty. Sound like I'm finna go into a rap there. But the point that I'm making is, with all these emotions that you're putting in it, for whatever you're telling, whether it was past, present, or future, you're over it, you're not in it now, but the way that you feel from the way that you're talking about it, it feels like you're back in it. This is one of the reasons why I was talking about in previous situations, one relationship I'm thinking about in particular, where we would go down this path of talking about the past. And I would think that it would be healing to this other individual, because they were a person that constantly lived in the past. They constantly wanted to rehash and rehash and rehash, even though, like, we're good. We moved on past it. And it got exhausting. And then it got to a point where even when we weren't in one another's company, I was thinking about it. Because it's just like, goodness, I mean, I don't know what you're hoping to achieve. And then other things, which I'm not going to get into in this video because it would be way too long and it would take too much to describe, that I would see, this is who this person is. They're constantly downing on themselves, people that's around them. They're addicted to this type of mentality, this attitude. There's really no upside to it. If you catch them on the upside, it's just a particular day in the week you just caught them in the upside. This is just really not them. And it took a long time to realize that and see that for what that relationship was. It was just like, man, why do they keep on wanting to, have these conversations like they're trying to rectify something? I told them there's nothing to rectify. Let's just move on ahead. Let's just do what we need to do. Why do they keep going down this path? And it was just really exhausting, and it would leave me all twisted up. And that goes back to the topic of this video. Your words. We're rehashing things that I've put down. I'm no longer even thinking about. But you are. And what's so bad about it is, when we were talking about situations, it would be situations where they were wrong. So it was almost like they were constantly, not only were they trying to apologize, but I don't know, it's like they were checking in on me. And I'm like, I'm fine. I told you it's no, I mean, you don't owe me anything. What are we doing?